Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear viewers. I am Professor Dr. Muhammad Usman, Professor of Physiology, and today in this short video we will learn about neuromuscular junction and about the process of neuromuscular transmission. By definition, neuromuscular junction is basically a synapse between a nerve fiber and this muscle fiber or muscle cell, as you can see here. So, this is the nerve fiber or axon and this is muscle fiber. Okay. So, let us see what structures or special things are present here. First of all, this is the nerve fiber axon which is covered by the myelin sheath. Then this is the axon terminal, this hole is the axon terminal, and inside the axon terminal you can see that these neurotransmitter filled vesicles are present, and the neurotransmitter in this case here it is acetylcholine, and this is Schwann cell which insulates this structure from the surrounding, and then this is the sarcolemma. Okay, this is the sarcolemma which is thrown into folds in this region of specialized synapse, and these folds are called junctional folds or subneural clefts. Okay, these are the same, junctional folds or subneural clefts. Then, so this is the synaptic space between the nerve fiber and the muscle fiber, and this synaptic space is also called synaptic gutter or synaptic trough or synaptic cleft. Okay. So, never you have to get confused, the synaptic gutter, synaptic trough or synaptic cleft, these are the one and the same thing, and here in this synaptic space or synaptic cleft acetylcholine esterase enzyme is present. Okay. So, this is also sarcolemma, and this is the region outside the neuromuscular junction. So, this was the whole structure of neuromuscular junction. Now, let us see how the neuromuscular transmission takes place at this site. Okay. Now, neuromuscular transmission is by definition it is the process of transmission of nerve impulse or action potential from the nerve fiber to the muscle fiber. Okay. So, this is an other view of the neuromuscular junction, and in this I will explain that how the neuromuscular transmission takes place. So, first of all, an action potential or impulse comes along the axon membrane or axolemma. Then when this action potential or impulse it reaches the axon terminal, it causes opening up of these voltage gated calcium channels. It causes opening up of the voltage gated calcium channels. So, calcium from the outside it enters the axon terminal, as you can see here, and it becomes fused with these neurotransmitter vesicles which are filled with the acetylcholine. So, neurotransmitter vesicles, when the calcium fuses with them, they move towards this axon membrane which is called axolemma, and they become fused with the axolemma, and they exocytose their contents. Okay. They extrude their contents are move out by exocytosis into this synaptic space. Okay. So, here you can see that acetylcholine has come in the synaptic space, and once the acetylcholine it comes in the synaptic space, it becomes attached to its receptors, and its receptors are present on these acetylcholine gated ion channels. Okay. So, these are the junctional folds, and inside these junctional folds these acetylcholine gated ion channels are present, as you can see here, and as you can see in this figure, the acetylcholine gets attached to its receptors. So, this is an enlarged view, as you can see here. This is the sarcolemma, this is acetylcholine gated ion channel which is closed in this state. Okay. So, here the acetylcholine has bound to its receptors which are present at the mouth of this acetylcholine gated ion channel. Okay. This is the acetylcholine gated ion channel, and at its mouth the receptors are present for the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. So, when the acetylcholine attaches to its receptors, these channels become opened and they allow influx of the cations, especially influx of the sodium ions. So, as you can see here, the sodium ions, they move inside the muscle fiber, and once inside they will establish a local potential which is called motor end plate potential, because the region of sarcolemma in this region of neuromuscular junction, this site of the sarcolemma, it is called motor end plate. So, the potential which develops here, it is a local potential and it is called motor end plate potential. So, if this motor end plate potential or MEPP or simply EPP, if it reaches the threshold level, then an action potential is established here. Okay? An action potential is established in the muscle fiber membrane or sarcolemma, and it travels on both sides. As you can see here, it travels to this side and it also travels to this side. Okay. So, now any excess acetylcholine, or when the action potential ceases, then the acetylcholine which is present in the synaptic gutter or synaptic space, it is made inactive by the acetylcholine esterase. So, this enzyme is, this blue colored enzyme is acetylcholine esterase, and it serves to inactivate the acetylcholine, and then it converts it into acetyl-CoA and choline, which are then recycled. They are taken up by the axon terminal and both of these are recycled. So, in this way the neuromuscular transmission has taken place and an impulse has been transmitted from the axon terminal to the muscle fiber membrane or sarcolemma.